Thank you very much, Chair Wyden, and I want to thank you and Ranking Member Crapo for having this hearing, and to our witnesses, thank you for being here. Thank you for the work you do. Associate Commissioner Wilschke, I want to start with a question to you. Social Security disability insurance supports individuals with disabilities who are unable to engage in substantial employment because of their disability. We know that some work-limiting disabilities, such as schizophrenia or bipolar disorder, are often diagnosed in early adulthood. And I know Senator Cassidy gave you an example earlier about a constituent of his who had a diagnosis in early adulthood. And as you know, Senator Cassidy and I are introducing the Bipartisan Fairness for Disabled Young Adults Act, which would increase the age threshold for SSDI disability diagnoses for adult children from age 22 to 26. So can you please give the committee a sense of how the timing of a disability diagnosis figures in the process a family has to go through to apply for SSDI benefits for their adult children with disabilities?
Thank you for the question. As you state, individual has to have a disability that's established before age 22 in order to qualify for disabled adult child benefits on the parent's record.
Right, right. So obviously, again, if you have a diagnosis at age 23 or 24, you are suddenly in a different category, unable to essentially use your parent's record.
That's correct.
Right. Okay. Another question for you, Associate Commissioner, and it follows up on what the chair was just talking about. The committee has worked across the aisle on ways to prevent undue harm on Social Security recipients when they receive overpayments. Recipients are often unaware that they were overpaid by the Social Security Administration until the agency requires them to quickly pay back hundreds or thousands of dollars. Senator Cassidy and I wrote a letter on this issue, and the agency announced in March that it would change its overpayment recovery process to better protect vulnerable individuals from significant financial harm. How has the rollout of the improved process gone, and what impact do you expect it to have on beneficiaries and agency operations?
Thank you for the question. And as you know, Commissioner O'Malley has been very committed to addressing overpayments, and we have made several changes. Really, the rollout of that is outside my purview, but I would be happy to take that back for response.
Again, I will just add to what Senator Wyden was asking about here. We really would like an update and really understand how it is working. And I'm seeing Ms. Zulager say that she might have something to add here.
Yes, I can give you the perspective from the front line, from the field offices. The rollout was welcome. It was a change that we really appreciated, even on the front lines as employees, because we do recognize what a hardship it is for individuals. And to be able to say that only 10% is going to be withheld instead of the whole benefit is a welcome relief. And the rollout has gone fairly smoothly from the front lines.
Well, thank you. And thank you for that insight. I really appreciate it. I have a question for Ms. Gotland. Social Security work incentive programs are complex and can be hard to navigate. Congress created programs like the Work Incentives Planning and Assistance Program to provide SSDI and SSI beneficiaries with trusted expert counseling on navigating the system's complexities. How effective has the program been, and what improvements do you recommend?
Thank you for the question. We agree that WIPA is an important program that should be examined. GAO has not conducted an independent evaluation of the impact of WIPA. It has come up in a number of our reviews, and including on transitioning youth. We've heard that counseling services can be very beneficial in understanding how to access complex federal work incentives. However, we also have recent information from the literature and at least one demonstration project that SSA tested, where they tested variations in the intensity of WIPA and found no significant differences in employment outcomes. So we believe that this is another area that could be potentially beneficial for GAO to look into.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Chair, I yield the rest of my time.